Oh. There we are. Hi, guys. Oh, let me spell something correctly. Save. Okay, we'll go live. Oh. Hi, Susie. Sorry, I'm trying to get this squared away. I'm getting ready to go live on Instagram. There we are. Good morning. Hi, Willie. Hi, Junkie Punky. Hi, Lisa. Is there any... Lisa, do we have good news? Meow, meow. Hi, Kelly. How are you doing? I'm having a... Are you guys eating breakfast? Hi, Space Groove Vintage. Oh my gosh, I'm so looking forward to your sale. Space Groove Vintage, do you have your catalog? I haven't looked this morning. Do you have your catalog loaded? What are you guys eating for breakfast? Hi, Carrie. Hi, Susan. Susan, I'm eating a bagel. John Crawford. I thought that said Joan Crawford. She joined us. Susan, this is an everything bagel. I'm sure yours are gonna... Looking forward. Susan's gonna send me some legit bagels. Susie's drinking coffee. You're working on uploading. Yay. Hi, Becca. Becca. Oh no. I'm so sorry, Lisa. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Lisa. Let's give Lisa a hug. I'm so sorry, Lisa. Here. We gave you a hug, Lisa. Hi, Miriam Cipriano. Okay, Becca. I bought that pig. Okay, the artwork pig that you messaged me about, it's $20, but I would have to charge you like 25% in addition to. So let me know if you still want that. And I bought the pig. I bought that piggy bank for you, Becca. Gave it to Mark in the bag, and we walked right outside the antique mall, and he dropped it, and it broke. And it made him really mad. And I'm like, that pig has been around for all this time, and then you dropped it. But I mean, come on, I've done that before too. But I know he's grounded. He was so mad. He was so mad. Becca's like, what did I do? Ooh, caffeine latte protein shake. Okay, I'll give you an update on Dad. I can look at my chat on my computer. Easier than looking at it on here. Thank you. These are Lensmart, as in all my glasses come from Lensmart. But I got on my Elton John shirt today, so these are my Elton John. They're my Elton John glasses. Dad is still in the hospital. He's hopefully being released today, which is selfishly is the worst possible day for me for him to be released, but we're going to make it work. I am not having my vamp sale this afternoon because that's why I thought maybe if I've got time, I don't know, we might just chat. And I might do a little pop-up tomorrow before my sale with Beth to make up for not having my sale today. I don't know yet, but I like popping on here early. I'm drinking a Monster Mash from Daily Sip. It's my favorite, and I did not get sugar-free today. No. So, Dad, so I'm not having my sale this afternoon because he's going to be on oxygen, and I have to be there when the oxygen delivery people come, and so they can explain to me what I'm supposed to be doing, because I don't have any clue. But he also has a little bit of arrhythmia, so he's going to have some monitors on. So I've got to figure out, I got to know how to do all, because they can tell him, but I need to hear it. I need to hear it. So if he gets released before my sale is over, then Jaden is going to pick him up and bring him home. But then I just need to be home as soon as I can. So I can get the oxygen people here. And I know it's not hard, but I want to know like the readings. Like I need to know. I did order a oh yeah. She sent you a little surprise, Willie. I did order an O2 monitor because that's weird that we need to monitor his oxygen levels, but yet they didn't send us with anything. Well, they said that we have to buy that on our own. So I found one on Amazon for like $9 that measures his oxygen level. With the oxygen on, it's staying pretty good around 93 or so. I need my brain to understand it. I know that is, Amy, I don't know. I mean, we are going to be checking his oxygen levels daily. He's supposed to wear it. He's actually going to have a travel canister as well, which he isn't. A pulse, yes. Which means whenever he goes anywhere, he'll have to wear the oxygen, and he isn't going to want to do that. So he's not smoked for almost 2 weeks now. And so I'm really trying to push hard on him just to stop smoking, because the first 2 weeks I hear is the hardest, and he's not really even complained. But I know when you're not around, like when he goes and hangs out with his flea market guys, and they all smoke, and you're around people who smoke, then he's probably going to want one too. But he can't smoke with the oxygen tank on. Yes, I know. We said that it will blow up in his face. He's got to, take it all off, and which, could be a little bit of a pain in the butt for him. I'm hoping that it will at least, because he's a pack a day smoker. So I'm hopeful that maybe he'll at least cut back. Yeah, well, Deb, I had to help him take a shower yesterday. So there are certain things that a daughter doesn't really necessarily have to think that you'll ever have to help with, but you do. You do. But he's a stinker. But he just wants to be home with Maybelle and Mr. Fluffer Pants. He's tried the nicotine patches before, and they just didn't work for him. Jane. But he would do it for us. He would do it for me. So my dad and I we've been through a lot, he and I together, and we were there for one another. Okay, maybe aim this down a little bit. There we go. Also woke up to a great comment on my vlog that I deleted, but I thought we would discuss it just so we can discuss this. All right. Let me find it. It is from a person that has never commented on any of my videos before. Gracie White 8108. It's about my vlog that I just put up when I was tromping through the cemetery after having the flu. Basically, Gracie says that my video is about kicking out a video. That's it, and it shows you have to release a video regularly in order to keep the audience engaged so they don't move to another channel. Well, I'm a content creator, and the way that YouTube works is you got to put out a regular video for your videos to get any kind of watch time on for YouTube to suggest your videos to other people. There's Joan Crawford again. I hate to say it, but you had a couple cigarettes and got so sick you couldn't. Good for you, John. Good for you. Susie said I went through the same thing. Oh, my dad had to quit cold turkey after smoking 35, and he's off all oxygen. See, there's hope. There's hope. It's hard. Oh, okay, I got you, John. I got you. And then Miss Gracie White says, just never know how earnest to take you since your hospital testing scenario. According to you, the band around your stomach was serious enough to schedule immediate surgery. Recently, you announced your surgery wasn't until June. Well, my surgeon changed the surgery date. That wasn't my doing, Gracie. And then kind of similar to when you were testing and you had to stay overnight, at which you conveyed it was serious. You were biting the dust. Once released, you and Mark headed for pizza and stopped at secondhand stores. It's not both ways, Misty, and the public isn't stupid. Well, no, the public isn't stupid, but well, here's the thing about Miss Gracie. The thing that a lot of people don't, I think, realize in the whole YouTube game is, or the whole YouTube in general, is sometimes it's trolls, or it could be somebody that doesn't like you, and then they will create a fake account, which happens a lot. Trust me. I have seen that side of people who shall remain nameless, but I know who they are, who will create fake accounts and then troll other content creators' videos and leave comments like that. And I took the post down. I sometimes just leave it up because it's just like whatever. But apparently Gracie is an expert on the way YouTube works, on medical procedures, lap bands, and what else? I don't know, all kinds of other things. So in case you know, I have a lap band that is eroded into my stomach and it's affecting a lot of other things. And I tried to have it taken out twice. It was unsuccessful because the way that it's so corroded into my stomach. And they tried doing it via an endoscope. So I wasn't cut open or anything, which was explained in my videos when I posted about it. And then they couldn't get it out. And they had me stay in the hospital overnight, actually 2 nights, because when they were down in my throat, they were worried that they had nicked part of my stomach. So I was just there for observation to make sure that they didn't put a hole in my stomach. But then I was released and I could do whatever I wanted to do. And so we went to the Goodwill. We were in Indianapolis. We had to take advantage of going to an actual somewhat decent Goodwill. And we went to have our beloved pizza because that was the plan all along. Because that was our date. So we went ahead and had our pizza. And then I went to another specialist and they swore they were going to be able to do it this time. Well, he got in there and he couldn't get it out again. So then I have to have another surgery to get it out. And hopefully, and the fear at that time was that they were going to have to remove my entire stomach, which I've advocated that I don't want them to do. We're going to leave it in and I'll just have to maintain and have like CT scans done regularly because I would like to keep my stomach. So, No, it's just, I think sometimes people comment things and they don't fully understand, or they're thinking that I'm making all this stuff up and I'm just doing it for views. Apparently. But would she like to pay every time I open my mailbox, there's another bill for $1,000. So I would prefer not to have to do all of this stuff, you know? Yeah. Well, my surgery was supposed to be Monday, which makes me so mad because I had everything set up. And now I have to do it in June when the weather's nice and I can't go anywhere for 4 weeks. So, but the thing of it is, it's the people here's the thing about creating YouTube content and kind of putting yourself out there a little bit. Oh, Mary, never get a lap band. I had mine 15 years ago when they were deemed very safe, but a lot of surgeons will not do them any longer because they have a lot of problems. And initially when you have it done, they say, oh, once you're fine, you'll never ever have to mess up with it again. I mean, that's true, Becca. But band erosion is a real thing. And it's, and the thing of it is, the thing that I struggled with, and I think I conveyed that in the vlog. And that's the thing though, too, sometimes when you're vlogging, you think that you're conveying a message but then you're not saying what you think that you're trying to say, or it's not being, like you're saying something and it isn't being perceived as what you're actually saying. But I think that the thing that bothered me so badly when I had mine done, or when I started having these problems, is that this was an elected surgery that I decided that I was going to do. I didn't have to do it. I mean, I at that time, I was having some health issues because of my weight, and I was having, so at the time it seemed like the thing that was going to solve some other problems that I was having. But, it was an elected surgery. And so here I am, and this is something that I've done myself. I did all the research. I did all that medically things that you're supposed to do beforehand. And it's just, it's not a good thing. A lot of people have problems with it. There's actually a lot of class action lawsuits that the band manufacturer is getting. I have attorneys breathing down my neck. Ambulance chasers, I guess, is what they used to be called, because of all these class action lawsuits that are going out there. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that you don't always, creating YouTube content is both a blessing and a curse. It's a very big hi. It's a blessing because I've met so many awesome people that will be forever friends of mine. And there are some people that you meet that are just in your life for a season. And sometimes people that you once had relationships with turned out aren't who you thought they were. And they're in your life for a season, and that's a good thing. And there are some people that, that I would have never been able to connect with. Noises. So, but there are, for every crappy YouTube comment, there are 100 more. And we as content creators, we tend to, or anybody, if you're an Instagram creator, if you tend to focus, or just if you go into any kind of job, you're working a job in an office and you go in and you have a review, or someone in the cubicle next to you says something to you, and it sticks with you, but yet we tend to focus on the negative. So you focus on that one person or the handful of people that are very judgmental or have something to say, and you focus on that instead of the hundreds of positive ways that you've impacted or just made somebody laugh, or you can have some little bitty light that you can shine into somebody's life. And we tend to focus on the negative. And that's not, I mean, I think as content creators, and we do that because we see the comments, but I think that is like a general life rule anyway, is that we tend to focus on the bad and instead of focusing on the good, and the good far outweigh the bad. Do you know what I mean? Let's have another bite of our bagel. Well, these homemade bagels, if you don't eat them, they get really hard. So, I mean, I get crappy comments. And I started to reply back to good old Betty or Gracie. And then I was like, I don't need a comment. I don't need to reply to this. She ain't worth it. Even though I just talked about her, but. So you just gotta roll with the punches. And it's hard to see people for who they really are sometimes. Sometimes people will show you who they really are. Sometimes you know just because you had inside experience of knowing how people really are. So, and the damage that they can do or try to do. Hi, Jilly. I got a date I need to talk to you about. Sewing Susan in real life. Yeah. They want you to comment back. I think so too. Sometimes the best thing to do is just let somebody else comment. But you know what the thing is though? Sometimes it's best just to delete it and then just move on, because it isn't worth it. Annie H, let me good on here. Did you send? Oh my gosh, Annie H. Thank you. That was very sweet. $2. I sometimes forget that I have these super chat things turned on. You guys don't have to send any super chats. But thank you, Annie. I do appreciate it. Just being here and chatting and watching means more than anything. When I see a rude comment, it's hard for me not to say anything back to them. Well, I'm not going to stop you, Diane. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't engage. That is true, Willie. Beth, I hope you're having a good... Beth, I might have to talk to you about the whole cardiology thing, because Dad's going to be... He has a little bit of arrhythmia. He's going to be on his heart stuff. And I'm the type of person, if you work in the medical field, bless your heart. Because, well, first of all, with the way that my brain is, someone can give me an instruction and I'm like, I will look at you and you will think that I understood everything that you just said, but I don't. And my brain, like, I'm getting instruction and my brain is like looking at an orange spot that's on the wall or something. You know what I mean? So I'm worried that I'm not going to understand anything, because the medical things make me they make me very nervous. Many times they're looking for a fight. Yeah. We don't fight with bullies. Or, I don't know. I'm not even saying a bully, but I mean, the time that it takes somebody to sit and write, it's just like, do you got time to do that? Really? You would be surprised. Some people really have a lot of time to look at everybody's engagements. They study them. Stay. You know, medical, you stink at computers and electronics. I stink at both of those things, though, Jack. My mom is the best person to have a medical. She's 87 and remembers all the. That's good, Brenda. I don't know. I just want to know that I'm doing everything correctly, you know. Right. Well, that's all engagement. That's all engagement. And then, you know, you get, oh, well, she just deletes all the negative comments. Yeah. You know what? As a content creator, you sure can. If you're going to come into my house and talk that way, you're not going to, ma'am. That's the way I look at it. This is my house. And you're a guest here, and I can kick you out whenever I want. Oops. Yep, I agree with that pumpkin patch. I take my 82-year-old mom with me to important that's what I'm saying though, Becca, is that I could be sitting and listening, and you may think she understands everything that I'm saying, but I don't. That's why it's good to have Mark, but Mark works for the federal government. He can't take any days off. They can't miss any work. This is so good. I wish you guys all could have a Monster Mash. It's a Halloween drink, but it's always Halloween in my soul. But it tastes just like a caramel apple sucker. So it's green apple. I love green apple flavored things. I do, Willie. I do. My brain needs all the help it can get. Aren't those great, Lori? Lori, the IQ bars. That's what I should be eating right now, but, you know, I'm eating this bagel. What's your favorite flavor? Have you tried different ones? It is so, so good. I've talked to her, and I want to go in there, and I want to see if she will let me make a creation. You can go in there and make a creation. Oh, you like the wild blueberry? I'm not a big fan of the wild blueberry. I like the lemon blueberry. Susan, you were watching it on Instagram, but you can only see Instagram messages. You're not on virtual. You can see all the messages if you're on virtualantiquemarketplace.com, but you're only able, if you're on YouTube, you can only see the YouTube chat. If you're on Instagram, you're only seeing the Instagram chat. If you're on Virtual Antique Marketplace, you can see Instagram chat, YouTube chat, and Vamp chat. You can see everything. I did see that Alani makes energy bars now, but I don't think they're going to be as good as the IQ bars, because the IQ bars help you with your brain. I help with your brain, Amy. Oh, hi, Bronson. Bronson, it's 9:20 in Indiana. So it's not really that early, but we're still eating breakfast, Bronson. Hi, Catherine. Okay, I'm going to give Catherine a little shout out here. She's on YouTube right now, but subscribe to Catherine Young. I'm so proud of her. She's stepping out of the box, and she's doing some like plus size clothing videos. And there's something, and I told her this, there's something very, very freeing about it, because as a plus size woman, you know, we live in a society that's like, oh, well, you're not pretty because you're plus size. And that's not true. That's so not true. And you worry when you make content. In fact, I'm getting ready to make another. Catherine, I got bras over here. I got to film this bra video. I'm doing another bra video. But I'm telling you what, those bras, These 4 Less bras, I got one on right now. I got it on right now. They are the best. And they sent me 5 more. But I got them like the day before we left for Kentucky, West Virginia for the day. And I got sick, and then Dad got sick. And so I haven't had time to do, but the 4 Less bras are they are my favorite. I have never like taken care of bras so much because I don't, I put them in their little bra bag when I wash them. They are so fantastic. But anyway, what I was saying is it's when you do create videos and you're kind of you're in your bra or you're in your bathing suit, and never in a million years did you think that I don't even want to walk outside my door in a bathing suit. But you see that it does help other people realize that you can be of a certain size and still be stylish and still be sexy and beautiful and still have your flabby arms and take up space, baby. You take up space. Oh, I know. Catherine's video, they're just so well done. And I know that she edits she edits her videos. She produces her videos. They're so good. And they're just, so subscribe to Catherine's channel. She deserves way more subscribers and way more views on her videos because she's pretty fantastic. And she's got great collections too. She got great collections. I like just want to go to her house and look at on all of her shelves. But she probably would have, well, I wouldn't steal from you, Catherine, but I'm not going to lie and say that the thought wouldn't cross my mind because she's got all these great little, Amy and I are going to make our way out there. Amy and I were discussing this, Catherine. So we need to have a Rose O'Neal. We need to go to the Kewpies. The Kewpie Museum out your way. She is very delightful. Yes. We're talking about it, but I don't know when that's going to be. Because, according to Gracie, I'm just making up my surgery dates, and now we're going to do it to June. So June's going to be out, unfortunately. That makes me so mad. I really wanted it to be done and over with. So, yeah. Here's the other half of my bagel. What did you say, Jilly? Jilly said, I need to watch a few of those because right now I'm struggling with my new, oh my gosh, the menopausal of it all. The menopausal of it all. Oh, thank you, Christy. Oh, that's so cool. See, Catherine, you're an inspiration to Pumpkin Patch. Yeah. Well, I hope I wasn't making it sound like I was dying. But honestly, I could die from it. But we're not taking out my stomach because if she can't get it out, I guess the way that the band is, like, here is my stomach. And the band is like inside. Like, it's like, here's my stomach and the band is inside there. It's completely engulfed and eroded. So it's a delicate surgery. And I'm for sure not going to rush them. Yeah, menopause is not awesome. Especially your brain. The menopausal body is one thing, but the brain is another thing. Because, well, you just have days where you're fine and dandy. And then you have other days when you're not. Well, I'm not. I don't know, Diane. They're not. Hide your ears. They're not strong enough. Think of all the things that a woman has to do. Childbirth. Their period. Menopause. What does a man have to do? You know? No. I'm not going to say that because I know that, like, certain men, and I know that my man, you know, he wants to be able to provide. I mean, that's a lot of stress on a man, I think, sometimes, because they want to be a provider for their family and they want to do it all. So it's a lot of, you know, men are under a lot of pressure as well. They may not have to go through the crap physically, but men go through a lot of things mentally. And I don't want to, you know, say that they don't, because they do. And it's a blessing to have a really good one that does worry about being a wonderful provider and a support system, especially when they're married to someone like me. It's a little crazy. They can kill spiders. Hi, Brooke. Patty girl. Hi, Denise. Patty girl. Sometimes that's just the day that they were born. Sorry. I still have this annoying cough. What did Catherine say? Catherine said, I feel like women get all these things because we are tough as nails. Yeah. But we don't always have to be so tough sometimes. You know? And sometimes it's hard to stay silent on things. I got a lot that I'd like to say, but I'm not. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. I'm making my last will and testament. Oh, Brooke, Willie still feels so bad about that panda. Do you want to see? Let's see. Let me show you something. Oh, so if I decide to do a pop-up sale, which reminds me, I want to talk about this too. I have a meeting at 10:30, so we got a little bit of time. I got these little guys are going to be available in a buyer. I got I'm not going to do this today. I'm not going to have a sale today, but I might pop on in the morning and we could should we do a makeup buyer's choice tomorrow? I don't know. Because here's the thing. Well, Brooke, if I have a pop-up, it won't be till probably November. Well, November or the first Saturday of December. Because I'm with my surgery and everything and traveling. I'm not going to be able to do one in the summer. But yeah. And thank you, Gina. And I set up, did you guys hear? I set up, I have an antique booth now. I have an antique booth now at Southern Roots Country Store here in Bedford. I've already gotten about 15 people send me messages because they want to have a booth there. I think she's got one booth left. I mean, even from when, and I'm like, it's not up to me, but you can message them. But I actually, yesterday I came in here for a little bit when I left the hospital, and I made a bin of things that I'm going to take to the booth, because my goal is to at least have at least 2 bins of stuff that I'm going to bring, of new stuff that I'm going to take in every week. And I'm normally going to, I wanted to do, she doesn't open again until Thursday. So she's open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And if you're able to, and you go to the booth, it's a start. It's a start. I was in a hurry because we were waiting. We were at the hospital waiting to talk to the doctor. Didn't hear, and then we had to end up leaving. And then we only had like an hour to get things in the booth. And Mark, you guys, my husband is the greatest ever. Okay, so I gave him my camera. So Saturday when I took Dad to the ER, that was a day that we were moving our furniture into the booth. Well, I couldn't help do that, and I've been vlogging the whole booth setup adventure, and I couldn't do that because I was in the hospital with that. So I gave Mark my camera, and I started to look at his. So Mark vlogged without me even there. It's so cute. Wait till you see it. He's just so cute. He was like, well, I'm not Misty, but I'm going to show you. It's just so cute. I know. He's just so sweet. And he's just so precious. So you'll have to make sure that you tell him that he did a good job, because he was just like, he didn't know what to do. But he has to get used to it, because when we are, our dream, we're selling everything. I've talked about this for years, and we're going to get an RV, and we're going to do the RV life. And everything's going to kind of morph into that. That's going to be what we're going to be doing. And he's going to be doing these videos with me. So it's given him a little bit of a start. So that video will go up on Wednesday, but the antique mall opens on Thursday. I'm going to Indianapolis because I've been invited to go to a event. It's an invitation only, but I'm meeting up with the Bureau of Tourism in most all of the counties here in the state to get some travel vloggy things going with the Bureau of Tourism. So I have to go to that, and then that's in Indianapolis. And then so I don't have time to restock it on Thursday or to zhuzh it up a little bit. So it's a start. It's not my best work, but I can see the vision of what I want to fill it with. But my goal is to go to the. No, I'm gonna sell everything, Willie. Those will be some of the last things that I'm selling, though. That and my little mini Vikings. My little mini Viking canisters. Those will be the last couple things that I sell. But I'm wanting to do some live shop with me's on Vamp. And I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this, because and you guys know this, if I'm at the antique mall, so Becca had seen a couple things that I was showing when I was there. And one of the things is a piece of art, and it's $20. Well, I'm not going to sell it for $20, right? Because I have to ship it, and I have to use my materials, and I have to use my time. So it's probably going to be like, if it's $20, I'm going to start it at like 25% more than that's what I'm going to start it at. So I'm at least making my 25%. Does that make sense? But the thing of it is, there may be some things that are selling in here that's still kind of undervalued what you can get it for in your area. So, and Willie had reminded me this morning, there is a booth out there that she makes. It's not Daphne's booth, but she does really good crochet work too. And she's got these they're like this big. They're Pop-Tarts. They're crocheted Pop-Tarts. They're so cute. But I want to say that they're like $30 or $40. Well, anyway, I'm wanting to go to all the booths and do a live shop with me. It's not a big mall. It's not a big mall. I know. I got to figure out how to make them. I need to figure out how to make the emotional support pickles. That can't be hard. I also need to show you guys the hat that I crocheted when I was sick. It's for a cone head. I don't know. It's something else. See, those of you who know Drunk Susie does this, so I need to get some tips, because I can't. I have to make it worth my time. But so I'm excited about that. And it's also, the booth is also a way. I haven't seen, well, I have seen them because somebody made me one. I have an emotional support chicken. I'm going to take it with me when I have my surgery. That's life-saving. I'm going to take it with me as well. But also the booth is going to be a good thing for Dad. Because, he tends to like to buy huge things that I don't want to ship. That's the thing, though, too, is there are going to be some things that I brought to the booth that, when I'm doing a live shop with me and you're like, I want that big statue or that crate, I'm not shipping these things. So I may be like, I'm not shipping that. It is not because I'm scared to. I don't want to. So I'll be like, nope, I'm not. That's not available. That's only available. So there might be some things that I'll just be like, and I'm not going to ship it. Now, if you're like, well, I'll drive down and I'll pick it up, then I will make sure that it's pulled aside for you. But I would not ship Jello Santa. And also, like, in a vlog that I put up a couple vlogs ago, there was that big, huge Harold Gale Santa store display. I'm not going to ship that either. But I'm trying to just like think of like display case. I mean, there are certain things that I'm just not going to ship. All right. I need to watch. I'm really bad about watching sales sometimes because I have such anxiety. I want the vamp sellers and I want this to be a viable place for you to have a sale. And it makes me so sad. And people know my inner circle, I stress out about it. It makes me lose sleep. But we need to have more sellers having more live sales. We are working on some things, but I just want to see more people having live sales. But I want to see more people having live sales and multicasting, because that's how you get more eyes on your things. It would take me a long time to drive down. What? It would, Maggie or Lisa, it's only what? A 14-hour drive. It's much safer to drive than fly nowadays. It only take you 14 hours to get here, Lisa. That's all. That's not that long. Are you guys still eating your breakfast? I know we do. You can still go live with the Android. You just can't multicast, which is what I just said I wanted people to do. Amy's printing missing persons posters for Jay's hat. And she's going to tape him to the light post in Bedford. Jay's hat? Did Jay lose her hat? What am I missing? Oh, Jason's missing hat. Maybe Mr. Webb took it. Or Mr. Brown. I did see that they're starting to get Memorial Day flowers out. I am going to take proper flowers to the cemetery. Amy, our poinsettias are still... Well, no, Amy, the pumpkins were still there. I did get the pumpkins. I couldn't get the poinsettias up because they were frozen to the ground. Annie says... Wait, Susie says... 20 hours? I can't get my YouTube to connect. It says connected, but then it says I'm having trouble connecting. Have you talked to support? Because I'm having a hard time with my Facebook connecting. I have to talk to support about that. You go to a lot of flea markets on YouTube. Do you ever go to the Kane County Flea Market or Doll and Bear Show there? Kane in Indiana, Annie? No, they were dead, poinsettias. I mean, they were the ones I took out, Willie, from December. They're still there, but they're not alive. You're going to St. Augustine in a few weeks. Florida's hard. But gosh, going to St. Augustine, seen all the lighthouses. Jamie, you're driving and not flying. I'm Susan. I don't know if she's still here. We're flying to Ireland in May. Yeah, I'm not nervous about that at all. And it's at night. Our flight is at night. And I'm thinking, we'll have blinkety lights. I don't know. We'll be okay. We'll be fine. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Oh, well, here's the thing about that too is and someone had asked too in a comment, they had asked about if I knew that they had any relatives. And I don't, like, every time that I've gone out there, no one has ever decorated their graves. So I don't know if the Webbs, they might have some lineage here, but it's probably so far removed that no one's gonna put flowers on their graves. And then the Browns, I don't know. I really don't know. What I want to do is go to the Historical Society and do a little bit more research and have someone help me. And then I might see and that would be I think that would be a really cool vlog too. And I might be able to, there is a lady that works in the museum that people say she knows everything about everybody. So I just need to make the time to go over and do that. Like, there are some things that I want to investigate. I just don't have time to do it. Like, there was a murder that happened here, like right in front of the middle school, or near where the middle school is here in town. And I want to do a little bit more research on that. And they still never found who did it. And this was like the turn of the century time. So there's like so many things that I want to do. And I would love to like have them in the video and do like a vlog with these stories, but it just takes time to do the research on it. So I'm thinking maybe to cut out a little bit of the time that it would take me to do the research, to talk to someone who actually knows the stuff and like interview them about it and show some of the pictures and stuff. Yeah, I think that would be, I'm so fascinated about all that stuff. I don't know. I just really, really am. And like go to the spots, like, cause I know where it happened and I know like where she lived. And another thing, like I know like where the Mr. and Mrs. Webb's, I don't know if the house is still there, but like where their house was. And Mrs. Webb, she was one of the first they were one of the first families to have fans in their house. So, and she had like these big lavish parties and, and she died really pretty young. And Mr. Webb never remarried, but he got into a fist fight out in the street with another prominent person. They had words and they didn't have the internet. They had to go to the street. You couldn't leave a passive aggressive comment. You had to go to the street and settle it. So, and I really want to do a deep dive on Hoagie Carmichael. And, I still have those Polish peg dogs I've never done anything with. There's just time. How do you call those plastic fun mills again in English? Oh, whirligigs. I don't, Heidi, Pinwheel. Probably pinwheel is what you need to look up. Garden pinwheel. You can get them here at like Dollar Tree. They're mainly for children. But I thought that I thought it was going to bring something happy to their grave. And I was worried because when you're filming, especially with my camera, and it's really sunny, you can't tell, like it's hard to see if you're in shot. So when I was editing that video and when I was at the graves trying to stick stuff in, the angle wasn't the best, but I couldn't tell if I was picking anything up at all. And I'm always thinking, are we going to pick up ghosts when you're filming at the cemetery? No, I don't think that we did, but they were digging a grave. They were digging a grave that day. I don't know why that fascinates me so much because I don't want to be in a grave. I don't want to be in the cemetery. I'd seen and I posted it on my Instagram stories. It was all these stick figures, and you put your remains in the elephant game. Remember the elephant game? So you just put all your remains in the elephant. Pour that in there. Don't turn it on yet. Put that in the elephant nose, and then everybody's got little LaDonna. They got Emma. I'm talking about Emma. We're talking about what to do with me when I die. You're gonna put my remains in the elephant game, okay? And then pass out the nets. Everybody gets their elephant net, and whoever catches the most of my remains wins. Now, Emma, you used to play that game. LaDonna, I need to send this to you. That's why I have it pulled aside. No, Vito. Aren't you scared to be in your shop alone, Mr. Webb? No, Mr. Webb. It's too early for this. No. I also told her that she could put me in a little jar and then decorate me for all the holidays, since I like that. You're like, well, it's Christmas. We got to decorate Mom. Easter, we need to decorate Mom. Let's decorate Mom. What else was I going to do? Oh, we're getting close. I've got a meeting at 10:30. Oh, I did find, I sold one of these and I found another one. I must have had two of them. Let me show you. Uh-oh. Look. Another one of those. Happy birthday, granddaughter. Little Sewing Susan. But look at these little Easter ones. So I think I'm going to bring some of these cards. Look at that one. To myself. I'm either going to do, I don't know if I'm going to do one in the morning or if I'm just going to wait until next Tuesday. I don't know. Meow, meow. But, oh, Lisa, look. Look at the little Chihuahua. It's a little trinket, Chihuahua. Put that over there. I have seen several ghosts too. We're surprising the boys taking. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, Jamie, are you going to ride that crazy Ferris wheel? That's one thing that I want to do so badly. Do they know that it does that? Woo! Because I like to see people when they're on the Ferris wheel and they don't know that it has that roller thing and it moves on them. Oh. Will Blake take them on it? Well, will someone film you being on it? Because that would be fun. I know. I love Elton John. Oh, yeah. I want to see that. I really hope I can get out to California. We were supposed to go. But then I was having my surgery, but then my surgeon said, no, you're not. You're not going to have it yet. You know, my medical procedures that I'm making up and all that, according to Grace. Oh, this community is awesome. Well, whenever I have my next buyer's choice sale, which I'm trying to figure things out, because I was going to go to Emma's tomorrow night, but I don't think I'm going to go to Emma's until Thursday. Emma, I'm not coming till Thursday morning, early. Because I got to get my shipping done from my sale on Wednesday. So I don't know. It might be tomorrow. He probably won't. He'll probably, I know Willie enough to know that he'd probably just buy it for you. Willie, I haven't listened to your message yet this morning. Also, I need to look these up. Hi, Jay. This is a comb, but it's in its original packaging. And sometimes these, I've sold like brushes. S&G Professional Hard Rubber Comb. Oh, those are thermometers. I wonder if they have any advertisements on them. I kind of don't want to touch them because you don't know where they've been. No, there's no advertisements. But this box is cool, though. It's a little tongue and groove box. I think I've showed these before. Those are lenses. These are someone's lenses. And these are scissor blades. I wonder if there's any value. I'll have to look those up. Supercut steel blades for these shears. I don't know. Those have just been sitting there for a while. And I also have this. Hope laxatives. For the relief, these are delicious chocolate taste. A tasty laxative for men, women, and children. 48 distinctive tablets. Also contains vitamin D. Do not take any laxative in case of nausea, vomiting, abdominal pains, or any other signs of appendicitis. Hope laxatives should be kept out of reach of children and only given by an adult. It's not for habitual use. To relieve constipated bowels. But this is pretty cool, though. Whenever nature halts, there's hope. I know. Well, I'll probably put that in buyer's choice. Oh, I want to show you something else. Dad got this before he got sick. I think this is so cool. I probably will bring this to my YouTube sale next week. It's an old first aid kit. But look at the nurse and the doctor. White Cross all-purpose first aid kit. But there's nothing inside it. Isn't that neat? TikTok. Be prepared. Be prepared. Emma, what was that movie? Be prepared. With the goat. What was that movie? Prepared. Be prepared. My kids loved that movie. Hoodwinked. Yes. Emma could probably sing all the words. Be prepared. Be prepared. What else should we talk about, guys? I'll be helping Maggie clean out a house of a relative that passed away. I go over to give support, and that's a good thing. Wait. 90 stuff from Beals, not so much stuff. But there's a whole set of Spode Bluebird. Ooh, I think the Spode stuff is pretty. I got horns that open bottles. I got horns to hold my keys. I got horns to with that when you hold them right, they help you watch your TV. Hi, Thrifty Fox Shop. Daria. Does anybody else always throw the last bite of their food away? Is that just me? I also need... Okay, so I was talking to, loosely talking to Isla, the vintage table lady. So I'm thinking that, guys, we might do a parade once a month, and for now. And she's wanting to head up an Easter parade. So I don't want, the parades were a source of a lot of headaches. But I think if we do them, if we did them once, maybe we'll do one in March for Easter. Hi, Victoria. Yes, I'm doing fine, and Dad is hopefully coming home from the hospital today. Oh, happy birthday, Brenda. On Saturday. I got horns. Oh, well, that's good. I like that Easter is late because it'll be warmer for everybody. And it's a little bit longer of a time to sell Easter things. I don't have a ton of Easter things, but I think this is really cute. I'll probably put that in the Easter stuff. I'm going to clean him up a little bit, or try to, but look at how cute he is. He's a really cute one. I don't see a name on him anywhere. Pisces rule 47. My gosh, Jilly, you do not look like you are 47 years old. Do you have a second to get the Insta stuff sorted today? Maybe this afternoon. Yeah, Jay is starting a Vamp Instagram page. So when that gets up and going, make sure that you subscribe to that. And it's going to be a place that you as a seller can advertise for your sales. But we've got, it's Instagram. So we've got to get followers and stuff. Now I'm still going to go live on my personal Instagram, which I think that a lot of you should still do that as well. But it's just going to be a way that you can advertise, and we can start like the hashtags and all that kind of stuff. So that is going to be something that's coming up. Jay has been working with that. Yeah, I definitely like Easter in April and not in March. And I have a meeting with district today. That's what my meeting is at 10:30. So I'm going to ask, yeah, see, I just got my reminder. If there any other, I didn't, Jessica, send me an email, Jessica. I still have him somewhere. I don't think I put him in a box. Because I didn't put away any of the Valentine's stuff away yet. But I'm pretty sure, I know I still have them. So send me an email, Jessica, okay? Everyone can follow it already. It's basically going to share the lives of the weeks. Yeah. So I will make sure that I post something on my Instagram, post it on YouTube, and we'll post it here on Vamp for you to follow. Make sure that you're following the Instagram. Yeah, it'll just be, I think it's just Virtual Antique Marketplace on Instagram. Yeah. Yeah. Veronica is the pro pot. I don't think that I'm even following it yet, Jay. I got to get on there. But if there's any other questions that you want me to bring up in my meeting today with Vamp, I think that we've done pretty well having our own domain. I've noticed we're up to 13,000 members. So I have noticed a lot of people joining as a member. The main thing that I think that we need to do is just consistently consistently have the live sales. The live sales, I know I preach on that a lot, but that is a way that a lot of times we'll get noticed and seen. There is a lot of really, really good kitsch. I know that Isla, the vintage table lady, she just posted a lot of Holt Howard and some pixie wear. So make sure that you are checking out. If there's a specific thing that you're looking for, like if you're looking for Holt Howard, go into that search bar and just type that in on virtualantiquemarketplace.com and see what comes up. And don't forget that you can still send. Most sellers have the offer turned on. Sometimes you may have a seller that doesn't want to entertain any offers, but I think the majority of the sellers do have the offer, but their offer toggle turned on. So you can send an offer. You can also like items, and then the seller will sometimes send you an offer as well. But the live sales, I think, is a way that it's going to really get seen. And if you're an Instagram seller, hello, come on over to Vamp, because you can do your sales streamline just like you're doing on Instagram right now. You already have your built-in audience. They're already going to get a notification that you're live, and you're going to get more eyes, that people that are over on Vamp. So you're going to be able to get more people on at your sales as well. Yeah, we're always open to suggestions. I mean, I consider this our marketplace, and I always want people to give input. I know when I have the seller meetings, which we need to have another one again, those are private. So I'm not, for the most part, I'm not going to go live just for anybody to watch. But I'm always asking during those meetings, let me know what you like. What should we do? What should we? And nobody ever says anything. And I'm like, I know we're not perfect. We're not perfect. There will always be things that we can improve upon. So getting that feedback is so important from both from Vamp sellers and from buyers as well. So it is really important that I like the feedback, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And I'm not the type of person that would be like, oh my God, how dare they give a suggestion? No, that's how you learn and grow, is by constructive criticism, I guess, if that makes any sense. Vamp don't filter unless you swear. Yeah. I don't know if I haven't figured out yet if there's like certain words that are like, I know in YouTube, what was it? There was a number that you couldn't do because it would never show up in the chat. I don't remember what that number was. I don't remember. We got our bagel all done. I don't think it was that number. It was like a common number. Like it was like not a high number. It was like 44 or 33 or something like that. And it would never show up. And I remember, because that's when people would type in a claim number and that number would never show up. I don't remember which one it was. Oh, I hope it's not. It might have been that number. That's good that we don't want that one showing up anyway. Oh, here, let's show you our hamster again. There he is. Have you ever seen a little ceramic hamster? He's so cute. He's so cute. I love him. Never have I ever. Never. Oh, sorry. You know, he's so cute. Hi, Karen. Did you have a good birthday weekend? I hope so. So anyway, yeah, we started off this chat talking about negative Nancy's, but there's one in every crowd. And if anybody ever has any questions about I don't know. I thought that I was very I was very clear what was going on with my health, but apparently it's just for attention, according to that one person. Yeah, well, again, you never know if it's an actual person or if it's a soldier. a soldier from a fake account. Yeah. Because a lot of that happens. I'm just telling you. It does happen. I'm excited today, though. Today at 1, Michael and I are going to be having our sale together, and I've got some great things. And then tomorrow at 3 Eastern, Beth C. Vintage and I are having a sale together. So that is going to be a lot of fun. And I think you guys, my catalog is loaded, and I have seen, you guys, there are pre-bids on items. So there is a lot of, great items. And Beth told me she is bringing the kitsch. She's bringing the kitsch tomorrow. So I hope that you will hang out with us a little bit tomorrow. And I still don't know what I'm going to do, if I'm going to pop on and have a sale. But you know, when you have a sale, then that's just more work, because then you have to do the shipping. And I'm really excited about going to Indy on Thursday to that expo and getting some things lined up for, traveling. And what I want to do is, thank you guys, you're so sweet. I know it just makes me mad, because I'm doing vlogs and you put yourself out there, and I think that I'm very transparent in what's going on with my health. And it's just like, thank you for making me feel like a bad person when I'm going through a lot of other stuff, with Dad and trying to get all that settled in. And it's just stupid. It's stupid. Gotta get starting my day. Okay. I haven't, Brooke. I need to go. Maybe I'll stop in there. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. I'm pretty sure that I think I want to go to, gosh darn it, what's it called? What is it called? There's a big antique mall. I like Midland Antique Mall, but I can't afford anything in there. My gosh, what is it called? There's another antique mall. Yes, that's it. Gillies. That's the one. So, bye, Diane. Thank you for hanging out with us for a little bit. I like to just do these pop-ups. I have, you know what? I'm going to bring this big box over here real quick. I got some boxes that I need to open. And there's this big one here that says Fragile. And it's from Marilyn Hyatt. She lives in Ohio. So Marilyn, oh no, where's scissors at? Marilyn, we're going to open up this box. I don't know what it is. I don't know where scissors are. Let me grab some scissors. Sorry. I haven't even done my affirmations lately. It's just been we've been a little Marilyn Hyatt. From Ohio, she is my neighbor. I should just go live tomorrow and open up those other boxes, because sometimes editing those take a lot of time. One of these days, I'll actually get some sharp scissors. Oh my gosh, Marilyn. Okay. Won't you be my neighbor? Marilyn. Marilyn, you right. Like you have hit. Oh, look at that. Meow, meow. Let me read this first. Hello. Finally, Liberace has arrived. I have also enclosed a few extra items that I hope you will like. Thank you for making reselling fun. We really appreciate you. Marilyn is every little thing vintage. A little early for this, but I thought you might like. This is Elvis. Pop-up greeting card. Ooh, we got to see what it looks like. Because I think Elvis is in short pants. He's a hunk of burning love. Oh, Misty, you're running close to time here. This is a card. Elvis. Watch me go. He's got short pants. It's your birthday. Shake it, baby. Shake it, Elvis. Oh, I love that. Uh-oh. This is taped to that. Oh, this is a one of those things, a plate stand. Liberace. Sometimes it's my fear though too that if I open up things live, because I always feel so bad if something's broken. And then sometimes it takes a while to get all the stuff off. And I edit all that out. So you don't have to watch me open up all that packing material. Oh, this is a musical tribute to Elvis. This isn't Liberace. See, this is what I mean. This is the part. Oh, we just broke the styrofoam. Oh, I love this. Look at, and it plays music. Look at that. Uh-oh, the music box. Falling in love with you. It's 1970s Elvis, which is what I like. That's so cool, Marilyn. And then that's got a big red bow on it. This has to be Liberace. I can't help that I need scissors that are sharp. Oh. There he is. Mr. Liberace. Oh my gosh, that's I'll Be Seeing You. That's my favorite of his songs. That and I really like when Liberace winks at me. Oh, I don't have this one. Look at that. Why is it like that? Oh, that's the reflection from his piano. I'll be seeing you in all familiar places. Dream of Love, Mac the Knife. Fascination. Oh. And it's a Decca record too. Thank you, Marilyn. Also, I've got a few things that are still... The shipping in Indianapolis has been ridiculous. Get it together, Colin. There's lots of delays in the hub of the Indianapolis. They've been investigating it, so I think maybe, I don't know, but I know I've gotten a couple things that people said they haven't gotten yet, and I've gone to the post office and they're like, girl, it's a USPS thing. Yeah, there's a hub in Indianapolis that is just backlogged. I don't know what happened, but it's backlogged. And it still is saying that it's not left Bedford, but it has, and they're about fit to be tied. Bedford, Indiana is the best post office in the world. Just saying. And they're like going crazy because it's just been a nightmare for them. So be kind to your USPS workers. It isn't their fault. Like the ladies and the gentlemen that are at the desk just trying to, it isn't their fault. Somebody along the line dropped the ball, but it's not their fault. They're dealing with a lot of crap. Well, I'm not going to disagree there. My husband works for the federal government. He got that email. But, yeah. Anyway, they do need to get it together. Canada got it together. Right? No, he was ordered to not. He was ordered for not. The military is not happy with things going on right now. Let's just say that. They ain't happy. So, anywho, I have a meeting at 10:30 with VAMP or with District. So, I've got some things that I want to discuss, but with them. But with me being sick, I haven't met. It's been we got a lot to catch up on. So I hope that you guys will come back to the sale with Michael and I at 1. And just, I don't know, just look if I keep checking out here on VAMP or look on Instagram, I may just decide to just pop up and do a sale. It's all going to depend on what's going on with Dad. And if I've got to, I don't know, do I have to take him somewhere tomorrow? I don't know. But I know that I'll be here at 3:00. But it may not, I may pop up and do a little pop-up sale. I don't know. But I really appreciate you guys. And thank you for being so lovely. And please go in and check out the other sellers. And there are other sales that are going on this morning on VAMP. So go and check them out and support these sellers. And I will tell Dad that I will pass it on. And people were asking me too, because Dad doesn't like to be on video, but he will ham it up for the camera. He'll ham it up for the camera. I think he doesn't like to be on video because he's always nervous he's going to say something that he perceives as stupid. It just makes him nervous. So I'm going to try to encourage him to, I'm definitely going to have him he'll probably be in the next vlog or my Friday vlog or Saturday vlog. I don't know. I'm all kinds of behind. I'm getting out content because, I've got to still put content up because that is my job. As much as it sounds so stupid to say about being a content creator, it is my job. That is part of what I do. It is what helps put food on my table and allows me to be able to, maintain my business and still be able to go shopping and buy the things that I'm needing to bring to the sales and that sort of thing. So it is part of it. I myself just really love doing the vlogs more than anything else. But I like popping on and going live too. So anyway, all right, guys, I hope to see you here in a little bit at 1:00. And thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit, having some breakfast with me this morning. I appreciate it. All right, guys, I will talk to you later. Bye.